Welcome to the CapCut Complete Course. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your video editing skills, this course is designed just for you. CapCut is a powerful, user-friendly video editing app that allows you to create stunning videos right from your PC or laptop. Throughout this course, we will guide you step by step, covering everything from the basics to advanced techniques. We'll start by exploring the downloading and installation process. Then, we'll dive into practical editing skills like cutting, trimming, adding effects, and incorporating music. By the end of this course, you'll be able to create professional quality videos with ease. Get ready to unlock your creative potential and take your video editing skills to the next level. Let's get started. First, open your favorite browser and search for CapCut Download for PC. Open the first link. You'll see this interface. Then click on the Download button. A new tab will appear on your browser, and after a few seconds, you will see that the download has been completed. After that, open This PC and click on the Downloads folder. You can see I have the CapCut setup downloaded. Double-click on this setup. Then you will see this tab appear. You can see the installation is in progress. After some time, the installation will be completed. After completing the installation, you'll see this tab. This is checking your system to ensure CapCut will run smoothly. After all processes, you'll see this interface. This is the first method of installing CapCut on your laptop. Let's go to the second method. Open the Start menu and search for Microsoft Store. You'll see this interface. Then search for CapCut. Then click here. After that, you'll see this interface. Click on the Get button. I have CapCut already installed, so I have the Installed button showing. But you will have the Get button. After installing CapCut, we will now learn how to log in to CapCut on a PC. So, let's open CapCut. Click on Sign In. Then you'll see this menu. You can log in here with the help of TikTok, Facebook, or Google. I click on Sign In with Google. A new tab will open in your browser. Then click on your Gmail account and click on Continue. You'll then see this interface. Click on Open. After that, your CapCut will open. You can see I have successfully logged into my account. After logging into CapCut, click on Create a Project. Then you'll see this interface. In this interface, you have Media panel available on the top left side of your screen. You can import your media files and folders by clicking on the Import button. Then you have a Space tab located on the left side of the Media panel. In this tab, you can access your Google Drive if you are logged in on CapCut. After that, you have a Stock Media tab available. In this tab, you can access any stock videos and images. You can search here for any stock footage. Next, you have an Audio tab located on the right side of the Import tab. In this tab, you can use any music in your projects. There is also a Sound Effects folder available in this Audio tab. In this folder, you can use any sound effects in your videos. After that, you can search for any sound effects you wish. Then you have a Copyright folder available in this Audio tab. In this folder, you can check the copyright status of your YouTube videos. Additionally, there is an Extract Audio folder in this Audio tab. You can extract audio easily from your videos. There is also a TikTok sound folder available in the Audio tab. You can use audio from TikTok in your videos. After that, you have a Text tab located on the right side of the Audio tab. In this tab, you have the default text for your videos. There is also an AI-generated folder available for creating your Think According text and titles. Next, you have an Effects folder available in this tab. You can add any text effect to your text and titles. There is also a Text Template folder available. In this folder, you can add any template to your text as you wish. Then you have an Auto Caption folder available in this tab. You can add auto captions with the help of this feature. Additionally, there is a Local Caption folder available in this tab. In this folder, you can add captions by uploading text files. After that, you have a Stickers tab available on the right side of the Text tab. In this tab, you can use any sticker in your videos. Next, you have AI-generated folder available in this tab. You can generate any stickers with just one prompt. After that, you have an Effects tab on the right side of the Stickers tab. In this tab, you can use any effect on your video to create a cinematic look. There is also a Body Effects folder available. In this folder, you have many body effects. After that, you have a Transitions tab located on the right side of the Effects tab. In this tab, you have multiple transitions for your videos. After that, you have a Captions tab located on the right side of the Transitions tab. In this tab, you can generate auto captions for your video to make it look more engaging. There is also an Add Captions folder available in this tab. In this folder, you can add captions by uploading text files. Next, you have a Caption Templates folder available. In this tab, you can choose any text template for your captions. After that, you have a Filters tab available on the right side of the Captions tab. In this tab, you can add any filter to your video. After that, you have an Adjustments tab available on the right side of the Filters tab. In this tab, you can add an adjustment layer to your video to change the video settings and properties. There is also a LUT folder available in this tab. You can upload any LUT for your videos. After this, you have a media player available where you can play and watch your video. After that, you have an editing panel. In this panel, you can manage your project properties, for example, scale, position, and colors. After that, you have a timeline located at the bottom of your screen. In this timeline, you can edit your projects. There are multiple tools available in this timeline for editing your videos. You can also adjust the panel sizes according to your needs by clicking and dragging them. Then you can detach any panel on your screen. Drag and drop them to detach any part of the screen. After that, you can see all the keyboard shortcuts by clicking here. You can also rename the project from here. Click on it, then enter your project name. Now we will see how to import your video files. First, click on the Import button. Then you'll see this interface. In this interface, you can select your media files and folders. Then double-click on it. After that, you'll see this interface. You can watch your video by clicking on it and see the video player. You can change the view in the media player. Click on this icon, then select your favorite option. I select the list and click on it. After that, you can change the filter on your media files. Click on this icon. Select your filter. You can see video, audio, and images separately. After that, you can search for any file from your imported files. Now we will see how to import your files onto the timeline. You can import your files by clicking on this plus icon. You can see I have imported the video onto the timeline. This is the first method of importing the video onto the timeline. The second method is simply dragging and dropping it onto the timeline. You can see I have successfully imported the video onto the timeline. Thank you for joining me on this CapCut Complete course. I hope you found this first tutorial helpful and that you now feel confident in your video editing skills with CapCut. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Tech AI for more tech and AI-related content.